All right, guys, I'm back. Before I introduce you to our new sight words this week, high frequency words, I want to just review our ones from last week, because I know at school we were so used to having our word wall and practicing our word wall. So if you want at home, try and make a word wall, even if it's just our new words. You can put them around, put them on the chairs, read the room the way we used to in centers, and we will again as soon as we're back in school. So just as a refresher, I want to go over our high frequency words from last week before we start this week's. So last week we had the word because. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Because a little bug went cut-chew. Because. I like that one. Okay, we have our color word blue. B-L-U-E, blue. Those team of fish swim in the big blue sea. Blue. Into. That was a good decoding skill for our chunky monkey skill. Into. I-N-T-O. Into. Or. O-R. Or is written with an O and then an R. Or. I want to remind you guys of this one because we're going to use this to read a sight word this week. Or. Other. O-T-H-E-R. Other. Now remember, there's parts of this word that we need to remember by heart. Like that O does not make its usual sound. It makes the sound So I had to remember that by heart. Our digraph here, TH, makes its normal expected sound. Th. Now Miss Sweeney wanted me to remind you guys, she saw me say that we didn't learn our controlling R sound yet, but she said that she taught it to you in kindergarten. So the we hear in other, from that controlling R sound. But don't worry, I know I haven't taught it to you yet, and we will get there soon. Other. We're going to see some more controlling R in our sight words this week too. So that's why I had talked to Miss Sweeney about it. Now our last sight word is small. Chunky monkey again, because we know that A-L-L spells all. All. Small. Okay, guys. Thanks for practicing with me. Let's learn all about our new words this week. Our first word is the word find. Find. F-I-N-D. Whoop, that's a squiggly D. Find. This is the word find. F-I-N-D. Fish can find a place to hide. Look for the fish in the picture. It is hiding behind the plants. It can find a hiding place. Did you find it? The word find is spelled F-I-N-D. Spell it with me and write it in the air. F-I-N-D. Now, to read this word, we're going to use a skill that we already know. Makes our expected sound. I is making that long sound. I-nd. Well, that's an end blend, right? F-I-nd. So remember our friend Flippy the Dolphin? Looking at this, I can't tell that it's the long vowel, but Flippy the Dolphin reminds me that if I say a word f-i-nd, and it doesn't make sense to me, then switch the vowel sounds, right? F-I-nd. Find. So I just have to remember by heart, or with my friend Flippy the Dolphin, to read it f-i-nd. Find. It's our first sight word this week. Find. All right, let's keep going. Our next word this week is the word food. Food. All animals need food to live. F-O-O-D. I know we've done O words before, and they didn't make this same sound, right? The last time we did O words, we used our O's to remind us to look. So the O team can sometimes say that sound, right? Remember we used to say look. But O can also make another sound, and I'm going to show you how I remember what sound it makes. When I'm eating cereal in the morning, I have to use a spoon. So I turn these two O's into spoons. Sp-oo, sp-oo, Those two O's are making that oo sound that you're going to hear in f-oo, d. F-oo, d. F makes its expected sound. D makes its expected sound. I have to remember by heart that it's going to say the ooh sound with practice, practice, practice. I know that those two O's can either say look or sp-oo, So, the word food is spelled F-O-O-D. Spell it and write it in the air with me. Ready? F-O-O-D. The cows are eating their food. Okay, next word is the word more. More. Now, listen to that word more. What do you hear? I hear one of our sight words from last week. I hear that or sound. More is spelled M-O-R-E. Well, just by looking at this, I see that chunky monkey. I can see that or sound. Or. Our friend E there is silent. I have to remember by heart that he is silent. More. This is the word more. We give it more food to eat. Spell it with me and write it in the air. Ready? M-O-R-E. More. The kids gave the goat some food. Now they are giving it more. More. M-O-R-E, more. For my friends that know sign language, more. M-O-R-E, more. Let's keep going. Our next sight word is the word over. Over. The girl jumps over the rope. The word over is spelled O-V-E-R. Well, the first thing I hear in the word over is that long vowel O. Let's take a look at it first. Over. This is an open syllable. Over. 2 syllables. Here's a closed syllable. Consonant, vowel, consonant. Here is an open syllable. Just 1 vowel. So O is making its long sound. I have to remember that by heart. V is making its expected sound. That controlling ER, that R is making the E say they work together. Over. So until we practice more with that controlling R, I'm going to have to remember this by heart. Over. Over. The word over is spelled O-V-E-R. Spell it with me and write it in the air. O-V-E-R. Let's look at the picture of the girl who jumps over the rope. Miss Egan holds this picture over her head. Over. Let's update this. Okay. Almost done, guys. You are such troopers. So many words. Our next sight word is the word start. Start. S-T-A-R-T. Start. This is the word start. When does a cub start to walk? The word start is spelled S-T-A-R-T. Well, we have a beginning blend at the beginning of the word start, at the start of start. That's expected. Again, we see that controlling R. But this one I'm pretty used to seeing because look at this word, A-R-T. Now, even though I'm not too sure about this controlling R, I've seen this word often enough that I know that it says art. On Mondays, I go to art with Miss Crump, right guys? Art. So I can remember that by heart. R. Start. Start. Spell it with me and write it in the sky. S-T-A-R-T. It looks like the cub is going to start to walk. Start, start, start. All right, guys, one more sight word for this week. And our sight word this time is the word warm. Warm. Now, this is a good word for this week. The weather has been pretty warm because it's officially the start of spring, which you're going to do something in science for me later. But for right now, let's look at the word warm. Warm. Warm is spelled W-A-R-M. The lion sat in the warm sun. Warm, spell it with me and write it in the sky. W-A-R-M. Warm. Now this is an example that we don't hear that controlling R. It's not that usual sound. W is making its usual sound, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. And over here, it almost sounds like or, O-R, but it's written A-R. So this is something I'm going to have to remember and practice and learn by heart. W, or, W makes its expected sound. M makes its expected sound. Right here in the middle, it sounds like or, but it's really an A and an R. W-orm, warm. The sun shines down and makes the lion warm. Warm. W-A-R-M. Warm. All right, guys, I'm going to pause the video for a minute and I'm going to invite you to take out your books so that we can read together.